on Ironwood Games. This is Andrew.
And this is Marcus.
All right, and we are back for the much anticipated, promised final video of our Myst tour.
Yay!
Are you excited, Marcus?
So excited.
So you tallied all of the results on our last video. We let people choose, and you said the results came out that we should take the blue page.
After much going through all the different comments, most people said purple, which wasn't an option. So we're gonna say screw you, commentators, and pick blue.
Of course they did.
That was the winner up.
Should be noted that one of us may have started the purple trend in the comments because that's just who we are. So so we're gonna start with the blue page.
Start with blue page.
All right, so we'll grab the blue page. We're gonna go back to the library, and we're gonna give Akinar his final page and see what happens. Hit the button again, open it up. Okay, here we go.
I was like, did the game freeze?
Oh yes! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? But have we here? Perhaps pages you worked so hard for? What? Yes! Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
So, as he said, we lose. That was definitely a bad choice in there. So let's, real quick, let's digest that ending in case it wasn't obvious to you guys what happened, or to you, Marcus. We put our final blue page in, and we essentially traded places with Akinar. We got sucked into the prison world, and he was set free into the Library of Myst. And then he proceeded to tear blue pages back out of the page until our feed got completely scrambled. So clearly he was not trustworthy. And yeah, and that's...
You should have listened to the other brother.
A game over scenario. So, luckily, we had the foresight to save.
No.
Oops, cancel, not save again, load. In the fireplace here, so we can maybe, or before the fireplace here, we can maybe take a different decision. We get the opportunity to choose something different. So we said, all right, we tried the blue. So here we are again at our dilemma. We took the blue page, that led to a bad ending. So clearly Akinar was a bad brother. So we trust Sirius and try the red page?
Well, if he's the bad one, clearly the other one must be the good one.
Must be, right? And Sirius did tell us, warned us to
According
stay
to
away from the
90s
green
logic.
book.
Yeah.
So let's take our red page and give it to Sirius. Oops. Go into... I can... You love this part. I know you do, Marcus. I know you're just sitting there loving how I can't. Oh, my goodness. Okay, get out of here. I hate. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh.
Oh, made my day.
Terrible. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed
Is
that
this
as much as Marcus
foreshadowing of the
did.
brother?
I have no idea. All right. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yes! Yes! I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books. The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, I can know. Goodbye.
Well, thoughts, Marcus? Did you see that coming? Both brothers could be bad
No.
because,
I mean, who would have thought he would have like came out and just started maniacally laughing? Who does that?
and then rip pages out of the book again. Like, maybe
No
I'm thinking
respect.
both brothers are evil, and if only there was a third choice, we could have a different ending.
But the brother who told us that to not to, who was evil before we knew he was evil, told us not to.
That's true, but then he did turn out to be evil, so...
If we're reloading a save, we don't know that yet.
Oh no! No, this is an alternate universe in which we've just made a different decision.
Oh, okay.
We don't know that the other guys are evil.
I mean, if they were trapped in a book, it might have been foretelling.
There might have been some clues. Yeah, that... I mean, we did explore, bedrooms and things they occupied where there was lots of knives and poison and stolen jewels. We could have had an idea that they were bad. All right, so here we are again in our third alternate dimension in which we decide not to choose either of the two pages, but to take a look at the green book. Ready?
Ready!
Let's see what's in the green book.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny. Not yet. I have many questions for you, my friend. As you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atreus. I fear you've met my son, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island. In my library. It contains my works, my writings. I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. But the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over-greedy explorers that might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar, we had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. They devised a plan, an evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. He was their own mother. Oh, my dear Catherine. To lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except that they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they have done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
So we finally meet Atreus. And he tells us his story, right? His sons were greedy. He made the red and the blue book to be traps for any greedy explorers. And, of course, he didn't expect his sons to be the ones to get trapped in them. He does make a kind of one-line reference to the art, as it's known in the Myst lore of book writing, right? So how they write the ages, and that he was taught by his father, which is an interesting idea. I'm sure will be built upon in subsequent episodes of this franchise. No foreshadowing. And then he tells us he's stuck here in Dunny because he's missing a page from his mislinking book, and that we should bring it to him. Of course.
Let's do it.
No, that's too easy. Let's find out what happens if we go without the page. So here we are. We just traveled to... This is Dunny. This is some underground something or other. Somebody's face. Oh! Let's go talk to Atreus.
My friend. You've returned. We meet face to face. And the page. Did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. Who are you? Oh. Did you not take my warning seriously? Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here forever.
Oh no, we're trapped here forever because we didn't bring the page. And he was not happy with us. And that's literally there's nowhere to go. That's literally the end of the game. We're trapped here in this, which is an awesome ending, I think. And he won't even talk to us anymore. He's done with us. And there you have it. All right, so should we go back and try a fourth alternate reality in which we do all the things correctly?
Yes.
All right, let's load one last time here. So we tried the blue page, we tried the red page, we tried the green book. None of those worked. Do you remember, Marcus, the clues we got fairly early on? It's been a while since we saw those clues about the secret vault access on Myst.
So the clues, we had to turn on all the switches and then do something. I don't remember what we had to do after that.
So, yes, good. We'll flash it up. I'll bring it up here on the video. I'll go in post and I'll put it up. But it was essentially turn on all the switches on the island and then turn off the dock switch, which is over here, I believe. So, and that's why we've been turning on all the switches as we've gone through here. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to go down to the dock and turn off the dock switch. Nope. Ready? Oh, look at that. A white page in the secret vault.
So secret.
All right. Could this be the page that Atreus wants us to bring to him?
Well, we can't literally read the page, so most likely it's the only thing we've been able to have on our mouse icon.
All right. So once again, you're getting the full experience here, Marcus, of all the endings, all the clicks. Oh, I did it wrong. All
The true experience.
the true experience indeed. Okay. Let's do it correctly. Okay. There we go. All right. This time, when we click the green book, we're not going to listen to what Atreus says. It's the same thing he said before. We're just going to jump on in.
Clues can do, we can do.
And once again, we're here in Dunny. The difference is we do have a white page in our hands. So let's go give it to Atreus.
Ah, my friend. You returned. And the page, did you bring the page? Ah, give it to me. You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make.
Page one.
My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do.
Where did he
Should we follow him?
go? What's that?
Should we follow him?
Oh, of course we should. Can we? I don't know if we can. He said he would return. Oh, there he is. He
Oh.
came back. Oh, and he's ignoring us. But here's the Myst book. Shall we go to Myst Island?
Yeah.
Back from where we started. And let's see if we can see what happened. So,
Oh.
uh-oh. Atreus was not happy.
Oh.
The wrath of father, huh? And that's the end of the game. The island and everything is open for exploration. There's really nothing else to do. You can continue to wander around and look at things, but we've seen the full story there. What did you think, Marcus?
There's no, like, something that triggers a credit sequence or anything?
No.
Oh.
No, it's a very open-ended game. It's...
If I was originally playing that, I'd probably, like, be worried that I'm missing something.
I
Like
hear
that
you on
ending,
that.
like the dad just gets passive aggressive and smites his son's books, and then like, all right, do whatever you want. Like,
The
I was not expecting that.
No, and it's an interesting thing as like an early 90s game. This is like pre-internet, where also I think like the idea or part of it was this idea of you then kind of just got to discuss with your peers or the things and kind of hatch your conspiracy theories and say, what did this mean? What did that mean? What was going on? And so I think it was supposed to be almost supposed to give you a sense of, did I get everything right? Is there something I'm missing? What else? What's all going on here? That I agree, like definitely today would cause different feelings and different things out of gamers than I think was their intention at the time. If you would like, somewhere I thought the credits were on this page. I thought we could go to credits,
Yeah.
but maybe we can't. Maybe there are no credits. Well, we can look at this beautiful picture. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting things, a lot of like ideas of what's going on, and an interesting baseline for them to build upon. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a sequel or something?
Are you foreshadowing a sequel for maybe another series for us to do?
It's possible. If there were such a sequel, I think we'd have to take a guided tour of that sequel.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's like those like weird shows where they walk you through Disneyland, but it's Riven.
Yes, which is also kind of like Disneyland right now because there's nobody at Disneyland because of the pandemic. There's also nobody on Riven. It's not true. There are a couple of people on that.
Or are they? We'll have to find out next time.
We'll have to find out. So I hope you enjoyed this, Marcus. I hope everybody watching enjoyed it as well. I really like this game. I really like Riven. I like this series just because I think they continue to build the lore and it's kind of interesting. They answer questions and then you get left with more questions, and it's a fun little mythos they've built.
I'm curious if the remake is just going to be like a shot for shot, or if they're actually going to add more depth to the puzzles and actually make it like maybe a new game or like a restart to the Myst series.
That is a good question, and I would also be curious about that. I think, and I'd love to hear from people in the comments, I think there are two different types of people. There are people that like are the purists that would say, any changes would ruin it. And then there are people that, like you're suggesting, say like, oh, but you could keep the same game with like more modernized kind of puzzles and, updating it to feel like a modern game. And I think you can't make both of those parties happy. I think they'll keep it as the same with just a new skin, because that's what I think their audience wants. I would love to see it really with both, right? Like an original flavor and then like an updated flavor all in the same package would be really awesome.
Yeah, updated package like microtransactions where you have to give them $1 every time you need a hint.
No, back in the day, like adventure games, there used to be like tip lines that you would call for like $2.99 a minute.
$2.99 a minute.
Yeah, before the internet, like that was part of the reason for some of the adventure games and puzzle games, and then some of them got to the point where they were just making them ridiculously challenging because they could make money off of gamers calling in to get the hint. And yeah, it was a whole. So the internet definitely put a stop to that, which is, for me, I'm sad because we see less adventure puzzle games than we used to. But the quality of them was getting kind of deteriorated. So there's two sides to that, I guess, argument.
I see you're at the Sunken gear puzzle. Let me look through my guidebook really quick to figure out where you're at.
Yeah, and then 2 minutes
And
later,
then, like $9 later.
yeah, they'll ask you the next question of like, have you gone to the clock tower? So, yeah, just a little bit of history and some trivia for you guys. And things. So that was our grand tour of Myst and the 4 related islands, and Dunny, which sets the ground for some interesting sequels, possibly.
So, join us next time.
Yeah, we'll be back. Riven, the sequel to Myst. We'll have a new video series on that sometime soon. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Okay, so after Marcus left, I realized that we find the credits by quitting, and I think Marcus made a good point, that we spent all of our time on this. It's only right to give the creators, the designers, the developers, everyone their due. So here you go, credits for Myst.